Ethan Cole sat alone in the corner booth of a fancy New York restaurant, his phone face down, his heart growing heavier with every passing minute. The flickering candle between the untouched wine glasses mocked him. His perfect blind date, arranged by his assistant after too many late nights at the office, was already 40 minutes late. The CEO of a multi-million-dollar company, dressed in a tailored suit, looked powerful to the world but quietly exhausted inside. He wasn't used to waiting for people or for anything. Yet, here he was, waiting for a stranger who didn't even bother to show up. He sighed, signaling for the check, when suddenly a young woman rushed in, drenched from the sudden downpour outside. Her coat was too thin for the cold, her shoes soaked, and her hair clung to her face. She looked around nervously, scanning the tables before hurrying toward him. "I'm so sorry I'm late," she said, breathless, dropping into the seat across from him. Ethan blinked, startled. "Excuse me? I'm supposed to meet someone named Daniel for dinner?" Her voice trembled. "The hostess pointed me here." Ethan opened his mouth to correct her, but something in her eyes made him stop. They weren't polished or calculating like the women he usually met at events. They were kind, uncertain, full of quiet hope. He smiled faintly. "You must be very late, but I suppose I can forgive you." She flushed with embarrassment, and they both laughed. The tension eased. The waiter returned, and before she could protest, Ethan gestured for her to order. She hesitated, clearly scanning the menu like it was written in another language. "I've never eaten in a place like this," she admitted softly. Her honesty caught him off guard. "Then tonight you'll try something new." As the night unfolded, Ethan found himself listening more than speaking. Her name was Lily. She worked part-time at a bookstore and took care of her younger brother after their parents passed. She apologized for talking too much, but Ethan didn't want her to stop. For the first time in years, someone spoke to him like he was a person, not a name printed on the cover of a business magazine. When the bill arrived, Lily's eyes widened. "Oh no, this must be a mistake. I can't afford this," he chuckled. "You're my guest. But you don't even know me." "Maybe that's the best part," he said quietly. Lily looked at him, and something softened in her gaze. "You were supposed to meet someone tonight, weren't you?" He nodded. A blind date. She didn't show. For a moment, she looked mortified. "Oh my gosh, then I really did sit at the wrong table." He grinned. "Maybe the right one." They both laughed, the kind of laughter that melts the walls around the heart. Outside, the rain had stopped. Ethan walked her to the bus stop, holding his jacket over her shoulders. She tried to give it back, but he shook his head. "Keep it. I can buy another one." She smiled shyly. "I can't repay you for tonight." "Yes, you can," he said. "Meet me again. Same time tomorrow." She hesitated. "Are you sure? I'm not really your kind of—" "Don't finish that sentence," he interrupted gently. "You're exactly the kind of person I didn't know I needed." The bus arrived, and she climbed aboard, glancing back through the window. He stood there, rain dripping from his hair, watching her leave with a look that said everything words couldn't. The next evening, she came back, this time not by mistake, and from that moment Ethan never sat at an empty table again.